Wanna spar?
Hi gamers. I am back. Another day, another sleigh. I'm back on Star Rail because we have a new companion quest. And yes, I'm actually gonna start doing companion quests now. It's about time. I want to complete this tree. I'll show you real quick. There's like a tree of, yeah, the Fate Alice. I had a thought and I want to, you know, finish some of the story quests. And I clearly lacking a bunch of companion quests. As you can see, done a few things already. In fact, oh, have I not done any companion quests? No, I should have, because I already have several characters ready visiting the ship. But yeah. So we're gonna start off by doing the latest one, Masquerade Duet. And yes, I am also at Firefly's spot. I did collect the thing, and I did see the secret achievement, so that's why I came back. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Dreamscape Pass. Alright. Sweet. There we go. 100%. Huh? Alright. Alright, no time for dilly-dallying. Let's do the funny. And go to here. Go back to Golden Hour. And do the Black Swan and Sparkle companion quest. Alright. It was very the trail-based mission was very, very, very good. It's probably the best Hoyoverse quest I've probably played.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll
I don't
stand
know.
guard.
But that's coming from me. uh, anyway, we must speak with Dr. Edward again.
Trailblazers from the Astral Express. Welcome to the Dreamscape Sandstorm.
I'm back. Long time no see, big eye.
Long time no see.
Good one.
I've already
Hello,
made the
Andy.
necessary
What's up?
preparations. Be careful. We did pass the safety inspection stipulated by Article 027 damage fares and Article 076 waste. However, this Dreamscape will feature unfiltered and unpolished fresh memory.
The much me? I am chilling. Pretty relaxed today. I didn't really have a lot of sleep because I had a meeting this morning, but otherwise I am chilling too.
Veteran.
Yes.
Call this type of dreaming thrill dream. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing. If you feel any discomfort, please leave the Dreamscape immediately and seek professional medical help.
Damn, okay.
I just so
Alright.
happen to be an excellent doctor. And be a
Oh.
psychiatric one. Let us begin. Please, close your eyes and rest your forehead on the dream.
Here we go again. Yolston with a Navi drawing. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Touch the dream bubble.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
I nearly forgot. Right, mentioned something before she left.
The nature of this memory is special. Don't ruin the Dreamscape experience for anyone else by spoiling the ending.
Okay. Alright. Black Swan's dream bubble. Oh, we get to fight some trash. Awesome. Oh, we need Black Swan this time. Okay. We'll use Doctor Ratio. We'll use Fushuan. Then we'll use Luocha. I know my Doctor Ratio is not really fully built, but he works. He works. Alright, we enter the Jeep. We enter Black Swan's dream.
In my estimation, there is no question about it. This is murder.
Oh.
Murder. Such a foreign word to us. The people of Penacony could never come to any harm while under the watchful protection of the family. In a dream, even if you're bashed 1,000 times with a hammer, at worst, you'll still wake up in reality in a hotel.
Not necessarily. Even if the result does not constitute harm, the criminal intent is clear enough. You specifically came here to cordon off the scene because of the unsavory nature of this case, right?
You're not wrong. Even if there are no casualties, being smashed over the head with a hammer in the middle of the street for no reason at all? This is not the kind of thing that happens on Penacony. You are guests of the Oak family, so you may investigate the crime scene. I'll be on standby over here.
Damn.
Are you a witch? Just how did you manage to convince them in the blink of an eye that we're some kind of detectives?
How on earth did these two get acquitted? Oh, I'm Sampo. Tell the truth.
Just some suggestions at
Oh
the
wait, no,
memory
I'm
level.
Black Swan.
If something happens in everybody's memory, then that something becomes a fact. If we had a little more time, I could have even convinced her I was Shipe the Harmony.
Okay.
Then on to the next order of business. Let's discuss your companion, shall we?
Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection.
Oh yes.
I've been watching you for quite some time.
Hello, Sparkle.
You stole a glance at me when you first entered the hotel. You followed me wherever I went inside the dreamscape. In the windows along the commercial street. In the pond water reflections of the Ideen Park. Even in the reflections of the wine glass. Everywhere.
Oh damn.
My dear, do you have a crush on me? Well then, seeing as you're so interested in me, let's play a little game. I left a puzzle for you, Nero Timol. Solve it and prove that you're capable of pleasing me. If you can solve it, then we can talk. Don't leave me waiting, my dear. Before Penacony gets flipped upside down, try to find me.
Oh my god.
Catch me. And stop me.
There's actually more than one memo keeper who's come to Penacony. She's mixed me up with someone else. But no harm, no foul. The address that the mask gave you is right here. But you never would have thought that when Miss Sparkle mentioned a game, she was talking about wanton slaughter on the streets of Penacony. Such a direct act of provocation is enough to get my competitive side worked up too.
Madam, forgive me. I had no idea about anything she said. As you saw, I went through a brain scan and everything. I'm just a friend, helping her deliver a letter. That's all. I never knew this was actually a declaration of warfare. They say you shouldn't kill the messenger. So, maybe you can just, let me go. You all are the big shots here. I'm really not on your level.
What a frightened look you have. Don't worry. Since this has nothing to do with you, I won't be suspecting you of anything. Why don't you come take a stroll with me?
Oh, seems like I can't escape being an assistant detective. Oh, fine. It's all fine. No big deal.
Alright. Belief and Constable. Alright, ask the Bloodhound family member about the case.
If there's anything you'd like to know, please ask away.
Regarding the victim.
Who was the victim?
An IPC employee named Shamari. Eyewitnesses reported that a tall, strong man wearing a large robe with long sleeves walked right past Shamari and suddenly assaulted him with a hammer. Shamari collapsed on the spot and woke up from the dream. The murderer vanished in a flash.
Ooh, that sounds just like Sparkle. Her best asset is transforming her appearance to look like someone else.
Regarding the Sweet Dream Troop. Sweet Dreams Troop present at the scene of the crime.
Who are those two little guys?
Seems like the assailants stole the troop from elsewhere and deliberately placed them here. What nerve. They don't even have the slightest consideration for public order. Those two have clammed up. I wonder if you two could help pry open their mouths.
Looks like a puzzle that Sparkle has left behind for you.
Regarding evidence at the scene of the crime.
Any leads yet?
This is a developing case, so there aren't many clues yet. All we have to go by are the weapon used by the assailant and the victim's ID.
I see.
They didn't even take the weapon with them. Sounds like they're trying to provoke us. Despicable.
Can we summon the victim?
Where's Mr. Shamari right now? I'd like to meet him.
I'm afraid you can't. The Oaks came forward and calmed him down. Mr. Shamari expressed that he understands the unpredictable nature of dreams, and went on to vacation in another dreamscape. Best not to bother him. Guest experiences always have to come first.
Oh, I'm afraid by the time we find him, half of Penacony will have been sent back to reality by Sparkle.
Looks like we'll have to play this little game of sparkles then.
Yeah. Yes. Let's do it. Speak with the constable and the Malif. Monkey TV. Alright.
Lady Black Swan, you're here! I'm the constable, and this here assisting me is the bailiff for this case. Mr. Coldfeet,
Bailiff.
why'd you do it?
So they can talk after all. Miss Black Swan, they're heading straight for you.
Don't interrupt, I wasn't talking to you. Ahem. I understand Lady Black Swan has quite the intellect. I'm sure you'll be able to get to the bottom of the Sparkle murder case.
The Sparkle murder case? Wasn't the victim Shamari from the IPC?
You're wrong, Lady Black Swan. The victim is evidently none other than the matriarch of the Goldhammer family, Miss Sparkle Goldhammer.
Miss Sparkle Goldhammer.
Oh, I guess Miss Sparkle has written herself into the skit here, and this has nothing to do with the actual case. Goldhammer? Is that her real surname?
Never heard of it. Sounds made up. Sparkle doesn't sound like a real name either.
True.
Miss Sparkle was supposed to receive 3 valiant warriors at the Goldhammer residence today, but upon their arrival, all they found was her body. Miss Sparkle had been smashed over the head by a hammer and died on the spot.
No way.
Such a brutal act of violence.
No way.
My investigations discovered that the 3 warriors were supposed to escort supplies back to their territory the day before, but they were unexpectedly ambushed by the Annihilation Gang. They narrowly escaped and barely got away with their lives, finding their supplies almost completely raided. So they all shared a motive for killing Miss Sparkle, to escape punishment.
So the 3 of them teamed up to kill her.
Is the case closed?
No, there can only be 1 murderer. It's not an unsolved mystery if there are 3 murderers. Hang on. Wait.
What?
If you can't justify it, don't bother.
Got it! Those 3 were all vying against each other to be number 2. They couldn't have cooperated on anything. So it must have been one of them acting alone.
That actually doesn't make much
Yeah,
sense.
that does not make sense.
Even if they were on bad terms, those 3...
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan. There are lots of clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit.
I've got the case file right here. If you want to learn more about the suspects, talk to me.
Alright, bailiff. Bailiff.
Lady Black Swan, allow me to introduce the three suspects to you. Lefton, Zhongshan, and Wright. Lefton is one of Miss Sparkle's chief lieutenants, whose right hand was unfortunately severed while he was valiantly fighting off the Annihilation Gang.
Ah,
He's now learning how to write and hold a fork with his left
Damn.
hand. How tough that must be. Then there's Zhongshan. This guy's a coward who ran away as soon as a group spotted some bandits along the road. He ended up smashing into the side of a cliff and getting his face disfigured.
oh my.
It's a real shame, as he used to be one of the rare handsome men left around town. Last of all comes Wright. This guy was so insatiably greedy that he still came back to try and embezzle the rest of the supplies after they narrowly escaped with their lives, lying about how the gang had taken off with everything. Lefton and Zhongshan were so incensed that they broke his legs.
Hang on, I'm confused here. Left on? Right? Is this some kind of joke?
Left on right. Left.
What? Where did you get that idea from? Do you need me to go over it all again?
Yes, please.
Got it. But it sounds like Mr. Assistant Detective has his own misgivings. Would you like to go over it again?
Lefton is one of Miss Sparkle's chief lieutenants,
Yes.
whose right hand was unfortunately severed while he was valiantly fighting off
Yep.
the Annihilation Gang. He's now learning how to write and hold a fork with his left hand.
Yep.
How tough that must be. Then there's Zhongshan. This guy, last of all, comes Wright. That's all the intel we have.
Yep. Cool. That's the case review 1. Alright. Investigate the evidence at the crime scene. Let's check out this. The notes here.
Look, an ID card. Talent Motivation Department, Shamari. Is this the victims?
Mr. Shamari's belongings should have disappeared alongside him as he woke from the dreamscape. The fact that this ID is here means Miss Sparkle placed it here on purpose to prove that she definitely attacked someone.
Okay.
Holy moly! This hammer is super heavy! This must be the murder weapon for the Sparkle murder case.
Miss Sparkle also used it to attack Mr. Shamari.
I'm barely able to lift this using both hands. I have no idea how Sparkle could ever use this to hit a target.
She's built different, I bet. I bet she's built different. Okay, hammer. Sort through the clues we have so far. Yes.
Is that all the evidence? How are we meant to solve this with so little to go on?
Ah. Hello.
Oh, you scared me! When did you pop out?
The two pieces of evidence that you found are related to the attack on Shamari. Miss Sparkle didn't leave them lying around for no reason. They're clues to the puzzle. But there are still some other clues that were placed in other areas, so they won't spoil the crime scene.
Isn't that a bit
I
unnecessary?
feel like playing Danganronpa again.
No. It's disruptive to have a stack of irrelevant things crowding a crime scene. Miss Sparkle is a law-abiding citizen who'd never bring extra trouble to the family.
Seems quite nice of her, if you ask me.
Looks like Miss Sparkle is adding a little spice to the investigation. Let's take her up on her offer then. Mr. Assistant Detective, this way.
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Shit. Oh, we get to become a small boy, small man. We get some orb again. Nice.
What's this little device here for? Could you please let me know? It looks like a little button.
Don't push it, Lady Black Swan. Whatever you do, don't push it. That's the mutually assured destruction button that Miss Sparkle installed. Once pushed, Miss Sparkle and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke.
Oh shit.
Miss Sparkle also has her own button. The second she pushes hit, you and the entirety of Penacony will instantaneously go up in smoke.
That sounds like both buttons can do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Correct. Exactly the same.
Oh,
Aren't you going to ask me why?
okay. Why?
Because she is fair.
Okay.
This is nuts!
Two buttons do the same thing because it's fair. But both sides have it. Because of course. That can't fit there.
Huh.
What's this? Oh, a jigsaw puzzle. Alright. Let's rotate. Alright. Oh no, I'm so dumb, man. There we go. Is that Pom Pom? This is Pom Pom, isn't it? Pom, or at least a toy of Pom Pom. Yeah, it's sparkle.
What's this? A plush toy?
Regardless of why it's designed to look like the conductor aboard the Astral Express, this doll, is it connected to the case?
Have you ever heard of something called a red herring in detective stories? It's a fake clue that leads you down the wrong path.
I see. But when it's so obvious, doesn't that defeat the purpose?
That's just in case you didn't realize the ingenuity of Miss Sparkle and were worried about her throwing out a random, useless clue.
Okay.
I see. Thank you for your keen insight. Then, let's pretend we were misled by a red herring. This doll. Could it be connected to the case?
Could it be?
You don't have to play along that hard, you know.
Damn, this making Sampo look normal. Oh, hello. Elbozo. Alright, there's a note here.
This notice seems like a hint for us from Miss Sparkle.
Oh, a hint, alright. To prevent criminals from hurting our great and lovely Miss Sparkle, the Goldhammer residents shall abide by the following regulations from today onwards. All retainers and visitors must enter and exit the Goldhammer residence using the facial recognition system. 2. Those who cannot pass through the facial recognition system will be killed on the spot. Though these regulations are in effect indefinitely.
That sounded like a story from ancient times. And why did the facial recognition system suddenly go out?
This is so her style, isn't it? Doesn't look like there are any more clues. Let's head back to the crime scene.
Alright, that's...
Next, should we pin down the identity of the perpetrator? This evidence, I've been staring at it all day, but there's nothing that can identify the perp. Lefton, that guy lost his hand.
It's still there.
Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right? I remember this one best. Wright has a broken leg.
He does.
Why don't we flip the question and start by asking who couldn't be the murderer?
Yes.
After all, there are only 3 suspects, so elimination could be a valid method.
True, yeah.
If you put it like that, then do you already have someone in mind? Tell me, come on.
Figure out the answer to the puzzle.
So, who exactly is the murderer? Remember Zhongshan's face was disfigured after the incident at the cliff? Right?
Disfigured. Disfigured. Let's do the cliff. No, I didn't really get too much lead in this one. Extremely heavy. His face. ID.
Oh, is that so?
No. Hammer. No, it can't.
Oh,
No. Toy?
oh, is that?
The button.
Oh, is
What? This one.
Poor guy.
Oh,
He
okay.
was seriously injured and was all wrapped
Ah.
up in bandages to keep his good looks safe. If that's the case, then he couldn't have made it through the
True,
Goldhammer
yeah, yeah.
Residence's facial recognition
Yeah,
system.
yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I forgot about the facial recognition thing. All right.
That would suggest that Zhongshan is not the murderer.
Yes. So he's G. All right, left. Let's do right first.
so? Who exactly is the murderer? I remember this one best. Wright has a broken leg.
He does. Right has a broken leg. So.
Oh, is that so?
Ooh, is that so? It can't be this one.
Oh, is that so? Oh, is that
Yeah,
so?
I know it's not that one. I clicked on it anyway.
Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so? Oh, is that so?
Oh, okay, then right is probably the murderer then.
So, who Lefton?
Yeah, Lefton lost his hand, so he cannot.
Based on the bailiff's statement, Lefton's dominant hand was seriously injured
Right
to
is
the
the
point where he
murderer.
had to learn how to live using only his left hand. Swinging that giant sledgehammer to murder someone, that must be hard for him. Probably impossible. Lefton's suspicion level can be downgraded.
By process of elimination, it seems that only Wright could be the murderer.
That's right.
That was easy. Let's tell the constable our answer and see what he thinks.
All right. Hello, constable.
Please begin your investigation, Lady Black Swan. There are lots of clues at the crime scene that are sure to help you apprehend the real culprit.
The murderer is right.
Hey!
Correctly! As expected, you didn't disappoint, Lady Black Swan. Game rules stipulate I must tell you where the next puzzle is.
Huh? The next puzzle? I didn't sign up for this.
Looks like the key to winning lies not in the puzzle itself, but in the motives behind Miss Sparkle's strange behavior. I'm afraid this chase may just go on forever.
I have to remind you that Sparkle is a masked fool? Do you plan on finding logic in the mind of a masked fool?
That's exactly what I plan on doing. Even if it's just subjective, there must be an overall principle behind the behavior. Memories cannot lie, and hers may just understand more about her than she does herself. Right now, let's follow her train of thought and head to the next puzzle. I hope this time we can get ahead of the Bloodhound family. I want to try and avoid using my Memo Keeper powers.
Alright. Hard to see the Sparkle's upcoming crime. Alright.
So why are you so focused on Sparkle's challenge? Or should I ask, are you more focused on Sparkle herself?
I told you, it's purely out of a spirit of competitiveness. And as a Memo Keeper, I also have to fulfill my responsibilities and harvest some interesting memories.
I see, I see. Hard to see. Oh, purple.
Become part of the family. Raise a glass and enjoy.
Whoa, this place is a complete mess. And those two weirdos are probably here too.
Yes. Officers.
Detective Black Swan and Detective Sampo, you finally made it!
We don't know what we'd do without your help.
What?
Why are you talking like
Not-
that? Is this some sort of artistic performance that young people are into these days?
Is there something wrong with the way we are talking? Deputy Sheriff,
Somebody tells me this is.
am I talking in a strange way?
Somebody tells me this is just Sparkle playing with us.
Of course not, Sheriff. The way you talk is no stranger than the cat that climbs the apple tree in my grandma's backyard.
Is it actually? That would be so funny though.
Huh. The skit this time is a modernist one.
Let's discuss this difficult case then. The victim is a galactic business magnate named Sparkle.
Okay.
Her again? Sparkle really is obsessed with scripting her own death.
I think she likes to die. She likes death.
Oh, for the laughter. If you undercut me one more time, I swear I'm gonna kick you in the butt. Ahem. Miss Sparkle came to the fashion store to buy herself a brand new tie. She didn't come back out. After a long time, the shopkeeper went in to see what was going on, but instead discovered Miss Sparkle's body. She'd been strangled to death.
Oh shit.
There were 3 suspects on the scene, namely a Papashi shopkeeper named Wright,
Not
a
this shit.
gambler named Zhang Shan, and a wealthy Intellitron trader called
Oh my-
Lefton.
Oh my god's sake. Okay.
Our old friends.
Those people again.
It's not just to aid your memory. We've added more descriptions to help tell them apart.
Miss Sparkle is so gracious.
Based on surveillance footage, witness testimony, and various pieces of evidence, the killer is ultimately among these 3, and they were not working in cahoots.
I see.
You're too lazy to be a suspect, right?
Oh, for the laughter! If I talk any more with you, it'll make my pure soul filthy!
Detective Black Swan, the dossiers are over here. You can learn more about the suspects from me. I trust you'll be able to cut through the hogwash and find out who Miss Sparkle's killer is.
Alright. Who do you think is sus?
Let me introduce the identities of these suspects to you. It's very straightforward.
Alright.
First of all is the shopkeeper, Wright. He's one of the Papashi people and only stands as tall as Sparkle's waist, which is often a source of teasing for him. He can get pretty salty about it. Next up, you have the merchant Lefton. He wants to join up with the Penacony Trading Guild and is in direct competition with Miss Sparkle. That could be a motive for killing her. Finally, there was the gambler Zhongshan. He lost a bet to Miss Sparkle, and he had to hand over his family heirloom. It's possible he harbored a grudge against her. That's all the information we have. Do you need me to repeat it?
I think we're good. That will not be necessary.
That won't be necessary. I remember it all.
Okay. Case 2. Alright. Any evidence?
And there's the tie.
That skit before said that the deceased was strangled. Is this tie some kind of joke murder weapon?
I mean, it could do the job, to be fair.
The tag on the tie reads, only for Imperial Master Lefton. Seems like it's one of Miss Sparkle's personal belongings.
That's not how you use the word imperial.
There's an accounting book lying on the ground. It must have been specially placed there by Sparkle.
On the title page is written Chen Katong. Is that someone's name? A code name. Oh, I think it's the name of the owner of this book.
This Jian Katong person should be Sparkle's targeted victim this time around.
Ah. I see. I see. Oh. Okay.
So, it's just like the first case then. Only 2 pieces of evidence. The rest hidden inside her memories again, right?
Miss Sparkle doesn't want to distract your investigation.
She doesn't want to distract our investigation? What a law-abiding citizen this Sparkle is. Why doesn't she surrender then?
Damn, even Sampo's going insane. Alright, let's more begin. Alright. Shit, I can't get up there. Ah, okay.
A little stool that seems quite normal. There are 2 small footprints drawn on it in crayon.
The footprints, which are half as big as standard, must belong to a Pepeshi person.
Perhaps it's just that this person's drawing skills are extraordinary.
What about this one?
What's that smell?
Oh,
Why is there a smoked red herring there?
nice fishy.
Mr. Sampo, take a look. This is a wonderful smoked red herring.
Somebody save me from this cringe joke.
Even among the fools I know, Miss Sparkle's sense of humor stands out from the rest.
Have you dealt with many masked fools before?
No, only a handful. After all, I prefer warm memories baked in sunshine. They're the ones that usually belong to kind people.
Alright. How do I go back to being small? Nice achievement.
This clock is...
Open it up and take a look.
Off. How do I do this puzzle? Okay, so that works like that. Bro, I don't know how to do these goddamn puzzles. Actually, let me check the rules. Just to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so question mark. I hate this puzzle, dude. I hate these puzzles. Like, unless I know how to actually figure them out. Let's see. In the Evo Escape, some building blocks are interactable. You either drag or move them. Okay. Drag or move them to click gears to repair their mind. In addition, there are movable dream mirrors. There are perfectly existing paths. Once a pathway to a gear is complete, collect the ultimate, collect the gear. Collect all the gears. Okay, so... Why does it rotate like that, though? Okay, so... Dream Taker. Alright, so how does this thing work? Because I'm still slightly confused. There's Clocky. Oh, wait. I honestly feel like I'm missing something here. Oh my god, is it just that? Okay, okay. Uh, there we go. Okay, it's actually a bit more simple than I thought. Damn, I am just stupid. Alright, finna wake.
Oh, there's a ring inside.
Ah.
This is evidence too. Why was it planted inside another device?
Because this ring was found inside the victim's mouth.
Eh?
We want to reconstruct the scene of the crime.
In the victim's mouth.
Hey, there's something engraved inside the ring. Zhongshan family heirloom.
Hmm.
That should be it. Let's head out.
Why was it in the mouth though?
I have to thank you, Mr. Assistant Detective. But the puzzle this time is pretty strange.
Have you found out who the killer is?
No, because there's evidence leading to all of them.
Just some shallow intuition. Anyway, let's report back to the sheriff for now.
Oh, for the laughter! Didn't think I'd be seeing Detective Black Swan so soon. Was that? You found out who the killer is?
Pretty much.
You live up to your reputation, Detective Black Swan. As smart as the nest of magpies roosting in the roof of my Uncle Frank's garage.
This guy is mixing up his birds here.
Then go ahead. Who is the killer, and what evidence do you have to prove the case?
Identify the murderer?
Good. Then let us appreciate your powers of deduction.
Alright. Identify the murderer to the sheriff.
Have you solved the case? This guy, Zhongshan, is a card shark who used to play Get the Koi with Miss Sparkle. He gambled away his entire family fortune.
I can see that because of the ring.
This ring is a piece of evidence, right?
That's right! That's the one! What would a penniless wretch of a gambler like Zhongshan be doing at such a fancy fashion store as this?
Ooh.
Because he was planning on robbing it! He'd stolen Lefton's tie and was just about to get away when he saw Miss Sparkle, the one who'd stolen his family fortune from him. So, he darted into the changing room and tried to get back his ring. Who could have known that Miss Sparkle would end up swallowing that ring?
God damn.
All Zhongshan could do was use the tie in his hand to try and strap down her neck to prevent her from swallowing the ring. But he unexpectedly managed to strangle Miss Sparkle to death. What a tragedy!
God damn.
If it weren't for your incisive detective work, the murderer would still be at large.
Yor did it.
Is something
Yeah,
wrong
that was-
here?
Yeah.
This is too easy. The first case wasn't hard, but this one.
This one was just too easy.
As you can imagine, the conclusions that the evidence points to are not mutually exclusive. Which means this is probably another prank from Miss Sparkle.
Yeah.
Mr. Assistant Detective, please feel free to point out a suspect as the murderer.
Ah, I see. Sheriff, the murderer is Lefton. The evidence is the tie, right?
Correct, Detective Sampo.
Oh, they're all correct.
I never thought
Right?
you'd be able to deduce the truth.
I bet they're all correct.
Sheriff, the murderer is right. The evidence is the stool, right?
Right?
Yes! For the laughter, how did I fail to realize this formidable intellect of yours?
Oh my god, Sampo, you are smart.
Then, right from the start, there was no murderer. The evidence is the ring. Whatever, I'm just spitballing here.
Goodness me! Deputy
Oh.
Sheriff, is he really a genius? How could such an unfathomable mystery be solved so easily by him?
Based. Good job, Sampo.
Look, Miss Sparkle has given us a puzzle where every single answer is correct.
Why take it so seriously? Miss Sparkle is a masked fool, not a masked genius. If it's a challenging puzzle you want, please go out there and turn until you get to the Intelligentsia Guild. We're only responsible for providing an entertaining detective experience.
Alright, fine. Okay.
Anyway, since our genius detective Black Swan has cracked the case, I will now share Miss Sparkle's next puzzle with you.
So that's it? This is just going to go on and on forever? We can't do that.
Hmm.
Then I wish you both the best. Oh yes, if you're not in a hurry, I can tell you the answers for some of the outcomes you never chose.
Alright, we'll go to the next one.
Just as you said, solving puzzles is all just a cover for something else. That girl is toying with us. What should we do now? Just keep getting led around by her?
Truly, Miss Sparkle is a fascinating person. She seems chaotic inside, but easy enough to understand. Like a performer on the stage or a child hungering for attention. This game will be over soon. Yeah, this time, we're going to catch her.
Oh, okay, keep going. Oh, hello. We're back at the arcades.
Miss Black Swan, Mr. Sampo, you're finally here. I am the famed detective of Penacony. And next to me here is my assistant detective.
A murder in a locked room has left us all stumped.
As expected, another change in setting.
Yesterday, my assistant and I were visiting the famed artist Miss Sparkle, and we stayed the night. But this morning, Miss Sparkle didn't come out of her bedroom. The butler, Jean-Shan, said that the door was locked from inside, so we ought not to have disturbed her. But Miss Sparkle had never slept in so late. And no matter how hard he knocked, there was no answer from inside.
As soon as I heard, I knew something must have happened. So I acted decisively and broke the door down to get inside.
The room was covered in spattered blood.
Ew,
Miss
shit.
Sparkle's body was lying right in the middle, her face white as snow. One look told me she'd been dead for some time.
Thinking quickly, I grabbed the artist canvas to staunch Miss Sparkle's blood, but alas, poor Miss Sparkle. She's left us now forever.
Besides us and Zhongshan the butler, Left and the cook and Wright the driver were also at the scene of the crime. What would you like to do?
Presumably, Miss Sparkle is now carefully arranging the next crime scene, right? Why don't you skip all this rigmarole and just have a heart-to-heart conversation with me? It might tickle a little.
Wait up! Wait up!
Honest kid. I know where you are, Miss Sparkle.
No
cheating!
We tried.
Huh. Mr. Assistant Detective. You seem to be getting anxious.
No, it's... This locked room murder case is pretty fun. I want to guess who it was.
Fine, okay, we will game. We'll vibe, we'll game. Yes.
Let's go. Can't keep a girl waiting, can we?
True.
Hey, Miss Black Swan, wait up! Miss Sparkle has one final message to announce.
Damn, I thought she was dead. No, kidding.
Ding-a-ling!
Oh.
Now comes the most
Oh my god.
romantic moment in any drama.
The audience challenge.
Everyone knows that the mighty asked for Sparkle and change her appearance to look like others. And in this drama, the villain Sparkle has disguised herself as another character.
Okay.
So then, I put to you,
Oh.
which character is it?
It.
Also, if you're interested in the locked room case that the memo keeper ignored, you can try out your powers of deduction. I put lots into coming up with the puzzle, so don't let it go to waste.
Sherlock Sparkle.
Plus,
Let's go.
the master genius Miss Sparkle has thrown down the gauntlet. All the clues are in motion. Happy hunting!
Alright, cool. Cool. Hurry to Sparkle's hiding spot. Where is she?
Miss, why didn't you just do this earlier?
Such a crude approach violates my aesthetics of memory. But as a means to an end, I need to put this aside for a more indifferent process.
Why is it below? Oh my god, it's the trash can. Oh, yes.
There's no weird, sweet dreams troupe, nor is there evidence strewn all over the place. We finally caught up with her. But what's that thing? A Bella Boggian trash can? In Penacony?
Hey, dear Memo Keeper and Mr. Coldfeet. You made it. I didn't expect you to skip the final puzzle. That's on me. All right. Miss Sparkle cares not for the faults of ants like me. Come then, this is the final question. Listen up. What creature has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night?
What?
No murder case this time around.
What?
Sometimes it's nice to take things easy. Come on, dear, give me your answer then.
A trash can.
Seeing as you're right here in front of me like this, then I guess the answer is a trash can. Right?
Womp womp. Wrong answer.
Damn.
That's funky, but a wild guess. The correct answer is Sparkle.
Oh my god.
Like sleepy in the morning, she can't get out of bed. She runs about all afternoon in a fluster, so is exhausted by evening, but has to still raise a hand to hold it to the
Oh.
brush. Poor Sparkle.
Oh my okay.
So we have she's got 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at
Ain't
night.
no way. This is You know what? I'll give you that.
What the heck was that jibber jabber?
Yes.
What a cute answer.
Thanks for the compliment, my dear. But you can't try to fool me, seeing as you've just tried to cheat. Wrong answer. Accept your punishment.
Ah. Alright. We will fight the trash can.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest.
Unmerge and awaken.
Answer me. I'll see you off.
Ow. Alright. Nice.
Ill fate descends.
I'm asking questions. Test.
Oh,
And
yikes! Based. Nice.
Holy smokes! What's up with this guy? He just came out swinging from nowhere. Huh? No voices? This guy's pretty quiet. Miss, let's hurry up. Flip open the lid and find the girl.
Wait. Don't move.
Don't move.
Something's off.
Oh. Oh.
This! You killed
body has been discovered.
How is this possible? How can people die inside Penacony's dreamscape? In the Garden of Recollection. What did you do?
Bruh, what the hell is this?
You did this, didn't you? Killing people in their dreams. Only the Remembrance has the powers to do that. You planned it out all from the start because she teased you and was pranking you. You wanted to kill her. Oh, I understand. You refused to let me go because you wanted to drag me into all of this. If I don't agree, I'll end up just like she did.
No.
There is no death inside Penacony's dreamscape.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
know.
promise of the family and the blessing of the harmony. Not even a memo keeper can break this barrier. There's no need to take such great pains. If you just want confirmation, I've already told you the answer, Miss Sparkle.
Miss Sparkle! Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh.
Sparkle has disguised herself as
Ah,
another
of course.
character. Wouldn't that be you,
Of course.
Mr. Sampo?
Of course, we were with Sparkle this entire time.
This? Don't jump to conclusions! If you want to accuse me of being Sparkle, you have to provide the evidence. Oh, I'm afraid evidence is a little too hard to come by. So, deduction will do.
Deduction.
The hint for the final question was a little too obvious.
Oh, you mean the locked room murder? I thought you weren't doing that one.
All the painstaking effort that Miss Sparkle put into it. How could I ever miss it? The key to solving the puzzle lay in two pieces of information put forward by the detectives. First, the large splatter of blood at the crime scene. Second, the victim had been dead for some time. Based on my shallow understanding, I can only draw two conclusions.
Yeah.
One is that the murderer did not need to create a locked room case, because
Yeah.
a locked room always needs a reason to exist. But, based on the detective's description, this locked room did not delay the discovery of the body. There was no third party at the crime scene to frame, and the blood everywhere didn't look like a faked suicide.
Yeah.
That being so, the murderer seems to have no reason for creating a locked room. There is also reason to speculate that if the crime scene was a locked room, then its creator might not necessarily be the murderer.
Right.
As for my second conclusion, it's even more obvious still. When everyone broke into the scene of the crime, why did the assistant rush off to staunch the blood? A trained professional was somehow happily destroying a crime scene just to save someone who's obviously been dead a while. The answer is simple. It's because the assistant detective is the murderer.
Ayo.
At the time, I was in such a hurry that I didn't hear the whole
cooking.
mystery. I tentatively speculated that the murderer had killed the victim the night before, but hadn't locked the door from the inside. And so, when he learned this piece of information, he realized that the victim had created their own locked room mystery. That's why he had to rush to the crime scene as soon as possible, to confirm whether or not the victim left any evidence implicating him. And, judging by his behavior, it probably had something to do with that canvas. Like some final words. Of course, this is just a simple mind game. The answer to the puzzle isn't important. Miss Sparkle just wanted to pass on one hint to me. That the murderer is the assistant detective.
Ah, so Sampo. In quotation marks.
Which means it's you, Mr. Sampo. I've been using this term of address, but it was you who first came up with
Damn,
it.
we are all getting accused today.
Has anyone ever told you that you're more like a detective than a memo keeper?
In my opinion, there is no difference between the two. Follow ripples along the surface of the water. Use some abilities and tricks to keep diving deeper. and touch that secret deep inside people's hearts. Salvage it and protect them carefully. The truth does not lie. Neither do memories.
Exquisite reasoning, and very close to the truth. But I have another answer.
Oh?
Would you like to hear it?
Another answer?
What you saying, boy?
The great artiste Sparkle locked herself away in her bedroom using red
Oh.
paint to create the semblance of spattered blood everywhere. And that assistant detective who was first on the scene, who confirmed her death, was not the murderer, but
Oh.
rather an accomplice who assisted her in faking her own death.
What a pity. Such a pity. My dear, you were so close to the right answer. Unfortunately, the right answer is Miss Sparkle's body. Sparkle was disguised as Sparkle's body.
Nice.
Ding-a-ling! I
Oh,
won!
for Yor did it.
Does Miss Sparkle's body even count as a real character?
Why not? Miss Sparkle's body appeared in all 3 of those skits just then.
It's a little bit forced, but it's fine. So, who is this Mr. Sampo then?
We actually have the real Sampo. Yeah.
Beautiful lady, I already confessed everything to you earlier on. I really didn't know a thing. I just helped a friend send a letter. That's all.
So I've been running a fool's errand this whole time.
My dear, why so serious? Haven't you been having a great time? I have, at least. You take a
This was
memories,
funny.
and I get joy. We get what we need from each other, seeing as we're such kindred spirits, but also such loners. Why don't you come and work with me? Ooh, we can dance ballet together.
The wink.
Oh? Am I understanding this correctly? A masked fool inviting me to work together?
A show of unprecedented splendor is about to be staged in Penacony. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. If you want to appreciate this drama, you have to stand up under that spotlight as you take the stage and watch the dancing envelop you. Come with me. This is the best seat in the house.
I don't really understand why you're so fixated on destroying family barriers. But, as I said before, a memo keeper can't help you. It's frankly above my pay grade. Also, I don't consider you a loner. Oh, I don't mean him, but rather behind you.
Oh.
The one who hired you to come to Penacony probably doesn't want you secretly linking up with other forces, right?
How did you know?
Memory is like the deep blue sea. But if you try to catch 2 fish with 1 cast, you might not be satisfied with your catch.
So, you mean you're refusing? Memo Keeper, did you think you could just leave?
Why not?
My dear, I don't want to scare you. You'll know the answer sooner or later.
Okay.
We're just getting to know each other a little today. If you ever change your mind, come find me at the tavern. That is, if you can find me. Let's go, Sampo?
Oh.
Sampo. Who is... Sampo?
This is Bellabog, right?
What?
I said, why not? Don't worry. Such a crude approach violates my statics of memory. So once you leave my sight, you'll be able to remember everything again. And also, I'm sorry, my dear. My dream dance partner? I've already got sights on someone else.
Oh. Who could this be? I wonder. Well, that was fun. That was very fun, in fact. Sparkle is so chaotic. She might actually be my new favorite character in this entire game
A
now.
special dream this has been. Did you notice its nested structure? Being part of a play inside the dreamscape is as weird and captivating as being in a dream within a dream.
Alright.
That's the end of Miss Black Swan's dream bubble. Are you satisfied with your experience?
Fascinating.
I also found this dream suitably fascinating. You've gained joy from it. You've gained joy from it. And Miss Black Swan surely also feels gratified, yes? If we meet again, I will pass your esteemed praise on to her. I noticed that the people in your dream were familiar to you. It's worth repeating that dreams are just dreams. And in Penacony, dreams can be processed, or even tempered. Things in our dreams cannot be trusted, let alone someone else's dreamscape. If there's any information that you'd like to confirm, please do so by the cold, hard light of reality. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Really? I wouldn't do anything to her.
Don't worry about that, Memo Keeper. Let's talk about my thing. I've helped you out with everything you've asked, as agreed. Shouldn't you give my mask back to me now?
Since when did the masked fools suddenly start respecting agreements? Just kidding. I loved seeing that look on your face. Take this key to the tavern cellar, third barrel on the left. You never saw me. But Sampo, after all this time, what made you suddenly want to take back your mask? This doesn't seem like the Sampo I know. Let me guess. A catastrophe is coming to Urello 6. Am I right?
Well, no comment about that. But I love that line you said. If you're too late to take the stage, you can work behind the scenes. That really makes sense. Sometimes even an old-timer like me feels like taking the stage and making a fool out of myself.
If you're all out of options, please get in touch with me. I'm the kind of person who values friendship highly.
Forget it. You'll be doing me a favor if you stay away from Bellabog. After all, the elation that Miss Sparkle seeks isn't something old Sempo can stand by. Go tell Giovanni I said hi.
Fine, I'm just spitballing here. Don't take it so seriously. Why so serious?
Why so serious? Cool. Who's texting me? Altus, I imagine you have already seen that dream bubble. Relax, I just want to know if anyone has come looking for you yet. What's up? I'll make it simple. That fool named Sparkle is currently searching all over the place for that dream bubble. I do not know what her intentions are, but allowing it to slip into her hands will only make the situation more confusing. Altus, can you for her to go to reclaim that dream bubble? Oh, sure, yeah, okay. Your attitude is reassuring. I will go with you. Oh, nice. But I don't remember where that dream bubble was left. Can you remind me? How can a memo keeper forget a meme memory? Uh, are you really Black Swan? You figured me. Is the is this? Damn it, Sparkle. Imagine wasted. I'm getting deja vu here. You may also know that it's interestingly young fool Sparkle. She recently gone through a disguise herself as other people. Has she tried with this with you? Wait, in that case, you could be Sparkle in disguise too. I see you on high alert. What would you have me to do to prove I am me? A unique action? Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. That's enough. I can't be the one doing all the talking. By your logic, you should also have to prove that you are not Sparkle, huh? So everyone is Sparkle. We are all Sparkle. Alright. Damn.
Wanna spar?
That was fun. That was very fun. TikTok Dreamscape Pass. What is this? Ah, more stickers. Can I rotate it? Yes. Here, drink. I'll commit a funny and do this. Uh-huh. Alright. That's that so far. Hang on. Just one more. Alright. That'll do. City that never sleeps. In the pleasure-drenched maze, you find yourself fortunate to encounter a local guide. Your unable to judge if Firefly is not a good guide. Well, you feel we could be friends. Yeah. As for Firefly, you think you could be our friend. You trust your insight into others and believe you have the charisma required to make every young maiden you encounter in your journeys into a persistent presence in your life. We only got 2 of these. We'll just put these on the floor. Alright. Are these all just stickers? Amusing ourselves to death. Flesh the golden arc of right mirror bountiful ignoring his. Why did it have to be him? Maybe because you ran into Sampo again. A grand reunion across the stars. Your mind has played countless similar scenes, but why did the one you reunited with have to be Sampo Koski? You think the universe is playing a cruel joke on you. Oh, all this cash. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, I'll do this my own time, actually. Is there anything else that I should be doing? Let me just take a look. Yeah, we need to complete these over time. Nice. Missions. Oh, I think I was doing Kafka's story quest as well. You know what? I think it's time to beat this other Yanqing as well. Alright, I'll do that then. I'll do that. I've not been to Xianzhou for quite some time. Oh my god, it's Kafka!
Stellaron hunters. The General was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown the slightest bit of gratitude. Why are you here?
Because she was struck by my spirit whisper. My powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders, all without a second thought. Defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
You witch!
Alright, we'll do this again, because I kept failing before, but now I should be strong enough.
What is that? Come get me!
Time for a fun.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
I see through you. Together as one. Human creations.
Punish evil!
Receive divinity.
Good as new.
Repay.
Alright.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Time for a fun. A quick divination.
Nothing major.
You're all in on it. I'm just warming up.
I'll see you off.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Nice.
chose the wrong enemy.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs This is double speed. Converge and awaken.
Sword, heed me.
Oh my god, swords are back.
Nothing major. I'll see you off.
What a headache. Punish evil.
Yin and yang. Time for a buzz.
You're all in on it.
Eternal sleep is nothing. Dead return!
Out of moves. Don't mess with me. Who's next? What a headache.
No matter. Reciprocity.
Repay.
Excellent. Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Cut through the ranks.
Okay, we're good.
Converge and awaken.
You chose the wrong.
Time for a buzz.
Eternal sleep is not the dead return!
Come get me.
Well, the swords are back. Shit.
I see all things in this world. Human creations.
This is the slowest
Who's next?
Genshin battle ever.
Time for a buzz.
You're all in on it.
No matter.
I'm just warming up.
Receive divinity.
Reciprocity.
Don't mess with me.
Excellent. A quick divination. Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I see through you. Time for a buzz.
Eternal sleep is not the end. Dead return!
Cut through the ranks. What a headache.
All things in this world. Human creations. This combat needs optimized.
Well, let's go
This is
on.
double speed. I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'll see you off.
More enemy. Time for a buzz.
Sword, heed me.
No matter. A quick divination.
You're all in on it.
Receive divinity.
Thanks. Don't mess with me. Who's next?
You chose the wrong enemy.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. Converge and awaken.
Punish evil.
Yin and yang. I'll free you from your
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. No matter.
My
Eternal
enemies.
sleep is not the dead return!
Nice.
I'll see you off.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Nothing major.
Cut through the ranks.
Little.
Reciprocity. Excellent. All things in this world have human creations.
I'll end your misery. Who's next?
Time for a buzz. I see
Right,
through.
so it's Jover Yanchi. It is Jover.
What a headache. I failed.
Nice. Finally beat this guy again. Anyway. Kafka used Spirit Whisper on Yanching and told him to leave.
If it weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blade in the shackling prison in no time. Of course, Sam and Silverwolf would have broken us out, but Bladey would have been gravely injured, and our relationship with the Xianzhou would have been damaged beyond repair. If possible, I'd like to avoid that kind of future at all costs.
I see, I see.
Can I leave now?
Yes, the Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem. Wait, you're not leaving?
I am sorry, Kafka. There is a person to whom I am greatly indebted. I must see them.
Then it's in your hands. Elio didn't say anything about what happens next. Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it. Our paths will cross again.
Alrighty. OG. Hi, Blade.
I remember you.
Huh.
You once followed Kafka, didn't you? There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember. I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did.
Okay.
And live to tell the tale.
You only be alive.
Every Stellaron hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost. She will have done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
Okay. Wow, another one done! That's crazy. Well, I think we'll leave it here for today. Let's go back to... Yeah, let's wrap things up. And... yeah. That was just a little extra, because why not? But yeah, not very much to say. I do hope you all enjoyed the stream. Relatively short. Oh, hello, Bisha.
You're here! This is my first time outside of Penacony. Wow. It's so awesome!
You'll have a lot more chances like this in the future.
Great! It's just, the hotel is so busy, my vacation might not be long enough. But I really want to travel through the cosmos with you all.
You'll always be welcome on the Express.
Whoa, thank you! Well, once Grandpa returns, Perhaps I'll get the chance to join you on adventures to far-off worlds. Actually, I often dream of a train traveling through the cosmos. Brilliant stars whizzing by. I'd always be glued to the window, gazing outside. I dreamed I'd never leave. But once I woke up, it would all be gone. But I can't believe I finally got to come on board the Astral Express.
Yes.
It almost feels like home.
You did it. You did it. Alright. Well, I think that'll be it for me today. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you all next time, whenever I'm going to stream next. Lol. Goodbye, everyone.